beset with. One of those challenges include, I'm from an agrarian settlement, so farmers have an issue. There are issues of youths. You have issues with children. So these are all issues that I would like, if voted into that House of Parliament, I would champion the cause of my people.
So Modu Kamara is also an MP from your constituency, and this year we are seeing Modu Kamara also contesting for APRC tickets. So do you think that Modu Kamara is not championing those problems which we are navigating?
Not exactly, because I've been on the ground for quite so long. So I'm very much connected to the issues in my constituency.
Thank you very much.
Good morning and welcome. Can we start with silent prayers, please? Can we have your documents? Okay. Ready. Hello? Okay. Field form. You sign, you did it. Yeah. Okay. Today's date exactly. Nominees? Nominees, yes. Assess declaration? Yes. Income tax? Income tax, yes. Yes, it's there. Go through. You can tell this. Code of country directs. Yes. Wait 1 minute. Cash deposit. Yeah. So. I'm sure you must have gone through this document. It's a set of rules regarding regulating the campaign program. If you have your own form with you, these are official form which we want you to write your name, you sign, and you date it, today's date. Then you have to make sure your campaign team stick to these rules and regulations, because if you violate it, your signature is here.
So I should sign?
You should write your name, you sign, and date it. Exactly. Are they okay? Yes. They are fine. They are okay. Okay. Thank you. Sign this book for me as well. Sign at the bottom. Sign and date. Yeah, sign and put the date. Yeah. And for the itinerary, it should be filled and complete. At the end of the day, it should be submitted either on or before 13th. That is on Sunday. And on Monday, you have to come, or you send somebody on your behalf who will come to reconcile this program with other contesting candidates in your constituency.
The comments area. The comments.
Now, I just feel fill the villages and leave the dates.
No, everything should be filled. Yeah, the date you are starting your campaign, the village or town you are going to, the time you send to start, the time out, the route, that's the way you're going to reach to the place, and the comments, whether you're going to have a meeting, or you're going to have a rally, or you're going to have a night stop, or you're going to have a caravan to within the constituency. That should be indicated. Yeah.
Do I go back with this?
Yes. Which one? Yes. Busumbala. Only Zuboka.
Maimuna, I'm pleased to inform you that having gone through all the documents that you submitted, you fulfill the legal requirements for us to receive your nomination papers. It's a process. After this, we'll put your papers out for the public to come and see what you've declared. If there's any objection, we'll let you know for you to come back and answer to those queries. If there is none, we proceed. Your list of nominees will be sent inside for verification to make sure that you have 300 valid voters on your list who have not also signed for somebody else who came before you. In the event you fall short of the 300, we will call you immediately so that you'll get more to bring in. And when you do that, please ask the person whether they've not nominated somebody else, okay? Because if it comes like that, it will still be invalid, okay? Now, so we issue you with a receipt. There's a checklist of all that you submitted, a receipt of final confirmation of all your nomination, and a receipt for the 5,000 that you deposited, which you have to keep properly. When you're coming back for your money, you must bring us this receipt. So let it not be missing. Congratulations, and I wish you all the best. Okay. Yes. Now, you now have the pressure.
Auzubillahi minash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. My name is Maimuna Tamba. All Yundum constituency.
Thank you. All Yundum constituency is one of the biggest constituencies in the Gambia. You have a MP who claims to the 20 votes. Why do you think people of All Yundum should vote for him?
Can I get you loud?
Can you get closer?
Come closer. You are far.
All right. So you have an MP who is Abdullah Sisi.
Yes.
He claimed to dug 20 boreholes in the constituency.
Okay.
Why do you think the people of All Yundum should vote for you?
Anyway, the people, thank you for that question. The people, the All Yundum people should vote for me because they have trust in me. It is not that I am going to promise them that I am going to do this, I am going to do this for you. It's not that. When I am elected in, I am going to sit with All Yundum, form a committee. That committee is going to represent All Yundum. You have 14 villages in All Yundum. And in that 14 villages, I will make sure in that committee, everybody from the All Yundum should have a member. Every village should have a member that will represent the village in that committee. And in that committee, that's where we will discuss the issues of All Yundum. Yes. When we discuss the issues of All Yundum, the major problem of All Yundum is what we will focus on.
What are the major problems?
This is what I'm telling you. Right now, I cannot tell you. It's those people.
So you don't know the problems of All Yundum?
Yes, the problems of All Yundum. We have problems of All Yundum.
What are the problems?
Because we have problems of roads.
That is not your responsibility.
Yes, it's not my responsibility, but still, if I can do it with the community, we can.
How are you going to do it?
I can raise funds. It's all possible with them.
You want to take money from the people?
Not from the people.
How are you going?
Yes, I can do that. You have NGOs in the country. I can go to those people, write to them, tell them our problem, and if they can help, I think. But I will not go back to the people, take from them what I am supposed to give them.
Finally, what do you think Abla is doing wrong that you want to make right?
No, I cannot go into that. I cannot go into that because for me personally, he didn't do anything to me. Yes, I cannot go.
Contest agency.
Yes, yes. It's the people. The people wanted me in, not I myself. It's the people that came and wanted me to represent them.
But not you. You are not interested.
Yes, because it's the community, so I have to work for them.
But you are not interested as a Muslim.
When they are, it's because of the community. Wherever they take me, I will go along with them. Thank you.
Yeah, my question is, there are a lot of political parties that are contesting, and you have decided to run as an independent candidate. Why do you choose to go as an independent? Is it that you don't have the same agenda with the party?
No, it's the choice of my people. They chose me to be their independent candidates. Yeah. It's the community, the people that wanted me to be the independent candidate are the very people who chose me and wanted me to contest as an independent candidate. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
How confident are you?
Oh, I am very confident. Yes, very, very confident. You see, any contestant is confident of him or herself, because when you are going for a marathon, you expect to be the leader. You expect to lead. So I am expecting that I am going to win.
Thank you.
Inshallah. Thank you very much.
Where are the other forms? This will complete. Yes.
Cash deposit. Nominees.
Nominees, yes.
Asset declaration.
Yes. Zatamba, why is your income tax?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Are you currently working? Store the credits.
These are rules guiding the campaign. You have a copy. This is going to be our copy. And make sure you advise your campaign team to stick to these rules and regulations to have a peaceful campaign. For the photos, the photo is okay, but for the symbol, this star under the moon should be off. This was used by somebody. And the colors here, you should take them off. Plus this one, instead of this, you put the independent. Your name and your independent too. Yeah, I'll give you my WhatsApp. Then you can take it after the verification. You can send it so that I can verify for you. before you print it out. Take my number 64. Yeah, this one is, the picture is fine. 6495.
Somebody has used this color.
No, we are going to give you
Use any
color. We'll give you a color to use.
64.
95 891. Yes. So for the picture is fine. No color will give you. And for your itinerary, you need to fill this. All the columns should be filled. Then from there, you should submit it on or before the 13th of this month. That will be on Sunday. Then for Monday on the 14th, you should come with your campaign team, or you send somebody to represent you to reconcile this program with the other contesting candidates in Poinjaro. Yeah.
You can sign these two for me, please. That's your.
You start filling.
Yeah.
What's your time, Dr.
11:41.
Oh, okay. Let him.
Yes.
Mr. Tamba, I'm pleased to inform you that having checked through the documents that you submitted, you fulfilled all the requirements for us to receive your nomination papers. After this, your documents will be placed on the table for public scrutiny. If there is any objection against you, we will notify you immediately. Your nominees will also be checked to make sure that you have 300 valid nominees on your form. In the event it goes short, we will inform you immediately to get us more. Now, if you have to do that, please make sure that you ask the person whether they've not nominated somebody else. Because if they do, if it comes here, it will still be invalid because it would have been taken by somebody else. Okay? So we issue you with a checklist of all you've submitted. We also issue you with a receipt of your nomination, together with a receipt for the 5,000 you deposited. Please, if you're coming back for your money, please let us have back this receipt. It's very important. Congratulations, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Tamba. Poinjaro, right? Thank you. All right. Thank you.
Mr. Yaya, why are you coming under the independent ticket for the nomination?
Good morning, I can say.
Yes.
It's a very good question. The independence of individuals in politics, you can decide to choose which party. We have a lot of candidates, we have a lot of aspirants, so we choose to have our independent candidate because I am not running under any party's ticket.
APRC is finally taken by Kabaka Tomodiana. Can you now accept that your group is no longer APRC and since you are coming under APRC?
APRC party is not taken by Fabakary, it's been seized. It's not taken because the procedures that used to take place during the congresses has not been done in the right manner, and that there were some malpractices in the submission of the APRC documents to IEC, which qualifies Fabakary and the others, as long as the electoral regulations are concerned, to be responsible of the party. But it has been seized.
Currently, of course, one of their members, Yakubu Kwali, they want you people not to use the name of the party. If you listen to this interview, as far as you are the leader of the Warren, what response do you have?
Left for Yankuba Kwali alone and Fabakary and the core, they cannot threaten us not to use APRC logo, symbol, or anything. But with regards to the electoral laws, it is Fabakary's name which is in the APRC constitution and the submission of documents done to IEC. So we don't want to violate the rules and regulations of IEC. That's why we took it calm with them.
A stronghold for APRC will form. You are putting on 5 candidates. You are also putting on 5 candidates. How do you think the competition will?
Well, the final day of elections is going to prove us right, that we are going to win, and we are going to win the entire Fonyi constituencies, the 5 Fonyis. And not only 5 Fonyis.
You said you are going to win, but you've already won majority.
Yeah, I repeat again what I said. I said we supported GDC in the presidential elections. We did not contest. So the luck was for GDC or the... Yes.
That means you should be able to convince your supporters to vote for your left coalition. That means the people of Fonyi are not voting for you, they are voting for the other APRC. This is what I'm saying.
Thank you.
How do you interpret that? You've said that you will vote for me during the presidential.
I think you want to pull up my tongue. You want to pull up my tongue. And I will tell you again, and I will repeat it, that there was a rampant system of corruption in the presidential elections. Yeah. UDP could have proved that because they had all the evidence, only to be torn down by the courts on technical reasons. But we had substantial evidence attached to UDP that we proved them that there were rampant sorts of corruption that has changed the votes and voting system. Well, for now, it is not me to tell you, but the legal parties that contested who have the documents can tell you what they are. If only the court approves them to let the Gambians hear what system of corruption has been discovered.
What do you have for that you are voting?
Excuse me?
What do you have for that they are lacking right now? If your candidates are voted, you are going to change.
Right now, Fonyi is the only sub-region in the Gambia which is facing serious suppression. Fonyi is the only region in the Gambia which is facing intimidation and is surviving under threat. And I think it is the responsibilities of the National Assembly, who are policy makers, to make sure that the security policies are applied and implemented for every Gambia to enjoy peace and be living in peaceful and harmony.
Are you open to any alliance?
Well, the door is always open when it is politics until the last day of politics. Yeah, just very recently, if the journalists were plain enough to tell us that there were some skirmishes which affected Gambians, particularly Fonyigas, and Fonyi people were arrested, taken to Senegal. So they are not living in a peace of mind. And the Gambia government is aware of this.
Just to summarize the time, how confident are you that you legally take back what belongs to you and your people, that is the APRC?
The APRC has ever been ours because we have a leader who is in exile and is not retired, is not dismissed. So therefore, we work on his instructions and directives based on the executive committees established to work.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much.
What you can do, let them park themselves somewhere. So that's fine, that's fine. You can do that. No. Come here. We are going to eat that much. Come here. Okay. I think he is doing this and put the radio. Okay. Then come here. Here you can sit here. Okay. Let's have your documents. Form. Sorry.
Do you have any form of identification?
ID card, passport, voter's card.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, sorry. Thank you very much.
No, it's okay.
Fill form.
Yes.
Cash deposit, please, 5,000. Cash deposit.
5,000.
Yeah, sure. So you have to write it down. Nominees.
Nominate here, there,
Sworn assets declaration.
Yes. It's in order.
Income tax.
Income tax, yes, it's in order.
Currently working. Are you
Where you are
currently
working right now? No.
Code of company ethics.
Yes.
Grade 11.
It's submitted to. Everyone is on contract. Mr. Mane, yes. These are a set of rules and regulations guiding the campaign. Exactly. You've seen it in your document, right? In your package. Now this is going to be our official copy. So we are urging you to tell your supporters to stick to these rules and regulations. So you write. No. Exactly. So you can write your name. You write, you sign, and you did it for us, please. Yeah.
Samples. Any samples?
Do you have any sample of your photo or picture?
We have money when I shoot you.
Yeah, okay. I think you have my WhatsApp number. Okay, you can send it to me.
What is his name?
What's the name?
He is Mane. Lavin Mane. Lavin Mane.
Campaign itinerary.
Everyone, please.
Government and diaspora coming up together to remove a dictatorship for government of the day to be democratic elected, whereby each and every one of us can have an opportunity to exercise our citizen's rights. Without the democratic elected government, I will not be where I am today. So I thank Gambian, both in Gambia and Gambian in diaspora. And also, my name is Lamin Mane, a born citizen of this country, born in Sukuta, partly Burfoot and Sukuta. My mother is from Sukuta and my father is from Burfut. I am born 25th December 1968.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mane. Why do you think you are the right candidate for San Election constituency?
Thank you very much. I feel that let governments know that the country, the atmosphere of the country is taking another dimension. And let the governments know that disability is not inability. And I'm confident that come 9th of April, I'll be there. Without segregation, without marginalization, without negligence. Because I believe I'm the most credible person when it comes to knowledge, I'm good. When it comes to working experience, I'm an expert. I'm on the candidate that are within Saramito right now. I serve the state 39 good years at the office of the president, as director of digital satellite communication, as head of the department. I work with all sectors of government, sector of government through government. So as I'm talking to you today, when it comes to credibility and it comes to service delivery, I'm the best among the candidates today.
Do you feel that the differently able are abandoned in this country? The differently able people, do you think they are abandoned in this country?
Completely.
And what are you going to do when you are voted in?
Yes, I am coming to the parliament for the entire nation, number one. Number two, particularly vulnerable, including people with disabilities. Because from my own experience, I worked with Jawara 11 good years. Jammeh with 3 years before being the president, under me. Then he was a guard. I control the communication. I work with him until the day of the coup d'etat. The day of the coup d'etat, I control the communication. Up to 2017, when Jammeh left this country. I continue working with Adam Barrow. So I thank God I'm privileged to work with 3 heads of state in this country. That give me a background knowledge of how people with disabilities are treated in this country, in their homeland. To me, they are not treated equally. And then I believe if I elected, I would change the complete scenario of people's perspective towards persons with disability, one, and for them to have access to free education and have access to health care. And also, I'll make sure that persons with disabilities always become in the forefront of decision-making body, not to be used by a so-called able.
Mr. Mane, naka nga gisee IEC seen nomination yi ñu leen di
IEC, I've been recommending them for the past year. Even my radio program, I do advocacy both nationally and at international level. I'm connected. I am an advocate internationally for vulnerable and for persons with disability. I commended a lot about the IEC staffs and their management. Why? I've seen the previous one. Somebody worked with Jawara 11 years. I'm not a new man in the system. I've seen the way when IEC was at the quadrangle, I was the head of their communication on the Jobate. I think if you go back to the history, you remember Jobate. He was the head at that time. But the IEC before and IEC today are quite different. Today IEC is the best, as far as I know. They have inclusiveness. One. And IEC has no discrimination against persons with disability. They always give them an opportunity for them to be participating in the election process. I can witness that. I was invited to IEC for several occasions to attend their meeting to find a way out for persons with disability to be inclusive, so that they can participate in politics, so that they can participate in electoral process.
Mr. Mane, one more question before you go. In terms of party lines, we understand that most of the disabled who are trying to go and have their seat or stand in other parties were not given access. That's why some of you guys decided to run for independence. Yeah. Did you see any segregation between the parties?
Complete segregation as far as persons with disabilities and their political leaders are concerned. From my own observation, with my experience, party leaders have no time for handicaps. They don't regard them as human beings. Only party leaders, including the incumbent. Because when I said this from my own experience, we participated during the 2016
Can you name the scenarios that happened?
I've seen the scenarios.
There is no, we have very limited time.
Okay.
We participated in 2016 electoral process. We mobilized our handicaps to participate fully to make a change that will make sure that they are inclusive. But unfortunately, when changes came, things turned to be another way around. only the disability bill become a thing of past. I thank God. But let me tell you why party leaders, most of my fellow handicapped apply under party leaders. But they were rejected because they are completely discriminated. Their handicaps cannot believe. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This symbol too should not be there.
Okay.
This symbol should have been on a separate page, like how your photo is.
Okay.
You understand?
Alright.
Then here too, the writings should be out. The writings are independent candidate. They should be black.
It should be black.
Black. Like how you write
It
Jere
is in black. Yes.
Jere Sanyang.
It should be in black.
Independent candidate should be black.
Yes.
And the Busumbala candidate should be black.
Okay.
You understand?
Alright.
So this design, this Gambian flag design should be out.
Okay.
This thing too should be out.
Okay.
And the symbol too should be on a separate page.
Separate page.
As how it is.
Okay.
Then you put the Jeremy Sanya independent Busumbala underneath.
Okay.
Thank you.
They said this one. Okay.
And the itinerary.
This has to go.
And the itinerary.
In black. Independent candidate in black. Yes, sir.
The itinerary is in order.
Yeah.
So we want you to come on the 14th.
Yes.
That will be on Monday. By 8 with your campaign team. Or if you cannot come, you send somebody on your behalf to reconcile this thing with all the contesting candidates in Busumbala to have a composite itinerary program.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This right in black. All is in black. Alright? Yeah, this is, you can see he has mask.
Can you please sign?
Yes.
Can you please sign these two documents for me?
Yeah.
Yes. Sign and date.
Date and sign or sign and date?
Yeah, sign and date. Yes, go ahead. I'm pleased to inform you that having gone through all the documents you submitted, you fulfill the legal requirements for us to receive your nomination paper. After this, your documents will be placed out on the table for the public to see. If anyone has an objection, we will let you know. Then your nominees will also be sent in for verification to make sure you have the minimum of 300 per constituency. In the constituency in which you're contesting. Okay? Now, in the event it is short, for whatever reason, maybe because it's not up to the number, or some people might have nominated somebody else before you, we will let you know, so that you'll need to bring us more. You'll go back to the constituency, but if you're doing that, please ask the person whether they've not nominated somebody else. Okay? Because if they've nominated somebody else, it's no good to you. If it comes, it will still be invalid. Okay? So we'll issue you with a list receipt of all the documents that you submitted, together with the receipt of your nomination, official receipt, and then a receipt for the 5,000 that you deposited. Please keep that properly. In the event you're coming back for your money, this is what you need to bring, because we will need it for our files as well. Congratulations, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you. Introduce yourself and which constituency are you?
I am Honorable Jere Sanyang, Busumbala constituency.
All right.
Mr. Sanyang, of recent, you people of Fui have been crying for so many injustice, killings, and the invasion of the economic forces. If elected, how do you tend to tackle those issues?
Thank you very much. That is my concern. I am residing from Kombo, though I was born in Kombo, but my parents are from Fonyi. Originally, I am from Batabut, Kantora. So the occupation of the Senegalese forces, I will not say it economic. They are Senegalese forces separate from the economic. In occupying Fonyi, that's a concern, because you can remember, a few weeks back when that problem has happened with the MFDC, those freedom fighters, it was Fonyi was in a threat, because how many villages were evacuated? They run to seek, seek refuge to other, villages, which, it costs us so much, because we have to find funds, to provide them with food, etc. So it is my concern, if I am elected in the parliament, that's the first thing that I'm going to fight.
And now back to your constituency. You have a very strong candidate also vying for the same seat. Are you optimistic of winning the seat in that constituency?
The candidate that you are talking is strong. I am more strong than that candidate. He knows. He knows who I am, because this is not the first time that we contest. When he was back, by the coalition, he contested with me. He know what I can do. He know my capability. So saying that he's a very strong man. Look, this man is no more strong because he's a betrayer. You remember those who voted him, those who elected him, has failed them because of his pockets. So, my friend, the electors are not fools. Now we will meet at the campaign trail. Time will tell.
Mr. Sanyang, we know that there are a lot of political parties, particularly of recent, but you are running as an independent candidate. What motivates you to run as an independent candidate? Is it that you don't have the same agenda with all these parties, or you are not elected by any of the parties to represent them?
Not actually, I don't have the same agenda. I belong to a party which has a fraction, and there is legal battles. So, yes. I belongs to a party. This is what I'm telling you.
What's the name of the party?
APRC. belongs to APRC. But we all know there was a battle, there was a fracture away. So, and then I think the matter will be taken to court. As now, I cannot stand under that ticket. This is why I come under independent. But in due course, when we go to the legal tussles, then we will know exactly what. Come on, yeah.
Finally, they said the time is over. I heard you mention about the problems of Fonyi. And then we are contesting in the Busumbala, that we are going to fight for the people of Fonyi. And you have not mentioned any problem of Busumbala. Are the people of Busumbala constituency going to vote you in, and you fight for the people of Fonyi? That's what I want to.
Yes. Remember, the position that I am buying. I see Gambia. Fonyi is part of Gambia. Busumbala constituency is part of Gambia. Fonyi is part of Gambia. Badibu is part of Gambia. So any similar situation occur in anywhere, any part of the Gambia, it is my right, if I am voted in, to make sure that things has been regularized.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Are you currently working? Yes. Your leave of absence? Yes. Okay.
It's an orange tree.
Okay, we'll review that. We will review that.
Okay.
Because it seems somebody has taken a similar tree already. Yeah, we'll review that and we'll let you know.
Okay. And if the need be,
for the
if that person is before, for the picture is fine. If that person is before you, then you have to change. But if you are before that person, then that person will change. Okay. We'll see how best. We'll review and check.
Okay.
For time, you can hold on. You have this document in your files. Code of conduct, set of rules guiding the campaign.
Yes.
Yes, so there are a set of rules that you need to abide by with your campaign team.
Okay.
And because you are campaigning for peace. Okay. Now you write your name, you sign and date it for our office copy.
Mr. Jallo, Mr. Ba, I've looked through all your documents, and there's a checklist of all that you submitted, and also there's a receipt of your nomination to say that your papers were in. Unfortunately, I think in the document, in the list of qualification and disqualifications that you were given, that was included in your package. Yeah? Now, if you look at that, that's from the Constitution. Now, Section 90, 1E, 1K is clear. I'll take it from the top. No person is qualified for election as a member of the National Assembly if he or she, and it goes to section, it goes to K, and K says is a district chief or an alcalde. For district chief or alcalde, you have to resign. Unfortunately, what you brought us is leave of absence. So you need to resign through the ministry and get us that. Okay? Unfortunately.
So when do I have to do that?
You have only today left, because tomorrow is for corrections. Tomorrow and day after is for corrections. So if you can get it today, then you can bring it to us tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I get it from the governor?
Pardon?
Can I get it from the governor's office?
Well, that's the local authority. You can get it from there if that's authorized. If it's authorized, then you can get it from the governor. Okay? Just go to the governor and he will advise you exactly what to do. Okay. Okay, thank you very much.
Because I first submitted a resignation, but I was advised to take a leave of absence.
Who did you submit it to?
To the governor's office.
No. Well, refer him to that section.
Okay.
Yeah, refer him to that section.
That's the money.
When coming,
The money.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Just rush to the governor and refer him to that section. You have it in your file, not so?
Yeah.
Yes, refer him to that section for chiefs and alcaldes.
You have up to Sunday to do the rectification.
Go to the governor right now.
If you can go to the governor and he can work it out for you, then you can bring it back tomorrow or you can bring it on Sunday. We're here for corrections 2 days.
Okay.
Yes.
Please.
That's why we took all your papers and they are all in the file. Okay. Thank you very much.
For you, Bundale.
Nominees?
Yes.
Asset declaration?
Yes.
For public viewing. If there is any objection, we will let you know. Your nominees will be sent in for verification to make sure that you have the minimum 300 required to be a candidate in this election. In the event you fall short for one reason or the other, maybe wrong feeling, or maybe even somebody might have taken the names before you, we will notify you so that you bring us more. Now, if you have to do that, please ask them whether they've not nominated somebody before you, because if it comes, they will also be thrown out. Okay? So you have that checklist. You also have a receipt for your nomination, and you also have a receipt for your deposit. Keep that properly. When you're coming back for your money, you bring us that receipt. Okay? Thank you very much. Congratulations, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. Who would introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Suleiman Jallo. I am from Old-Yundum, and I wanted to contest in the upcoming National Assembly elections for Old-Yundum constituency.
Why are you contesting for this?
Yeah, I am contesting because for the last 5 years, I believe my people has not been represented well, and they need to be well represented.
But the MP that was there for the last 5 years came here and told us that he brought a lot of development, including digging boreholes. Are you saying he did not bring enough development?
Well, I will not say he hasn't done anything. It will be unfair to say he has not done anything. But I believe he has not done enough for the people of Old-Yundum constituency. That is the reason why I am here today, because I was nominated by my people, because they feel they are not represented. That's why I am here.
Okay, as of now, you have been rejected by the returning officer due to your involvement in the last registration exercise. And you have the legal right to appeal to the chairperson or the chairman of the IEC within 24 hours. Are you ready to do that, or you're ready to give up your aspiration?
Yeah, within the next 48 hours. Yes, and I'm going to do that. Yeah.
All right.
Satisfied?
How do you feel by being rejected by the commission?
I'll feel it'll be unfair because the people of Old Yundum does not have a proper representation. They've not been represented well. So if we were represented well, then it would have been necessary for me to come and stand here to contest. But it's because of that they've not been represented. That's why I'm here, and I feel a little bit disappointed that I am rejected by the IEC.
But didn't you know the requirement before coming?
Yeah, I was told it was only the staff, not those registration officers.
Okay.
Yes.